Okay, now let's talk about picture optimization. We've been talking a lot about pictures lately, and this time we're going to talk about pictures in a very technical SEO kind of way. Okay, we're going to talk about how to optimize your pictures when it comes to ranking in SEO. So, several things you need to just take into account. Always try to name your pictures in a very descriptive fashion. If you have a picture of a car with your logo on it, name that picture car with We Buy Houses logo on it. .jpg. That's what I would do. Then also when you're talking about adding these pictures, mind your alt text. Alt text is a little description you're allowed to put on the back end of your website that Google actually sees and uses as a metric to rank your pictures. And what most people do is they try really hard to manipulate that opportunity into stuffing their keywords in there. Keep in mind, the alt text is literally meant to provide a service for blind people. Blind people can still go to the internet and they can click on the picture, and when they click on the picture, their system will read the alt text out loud, giving the blind person a description of what the picture is about. So the computer tells them what the picture is about. So by all means, try to put in your keywords, but mind you that the number one reason for this is to be descriptive. So make sure that you find a way to add your keywords to the alt text while still describing the picture. As long as you can do that, you're fine. Okay, so that's that. Then, resize your pictures. You can interpret the word resize in several ways. Let me give you an example. Look at this picture right here. The picture on the left is the original. The picture on the right is scaled. I scaled the picture into a smaller size. Every part of the picture is still available, but it's just smaller. Now look at this one here. Here I'm going to crop the picture. I'm going to trim a part out. So imagine I do not care to have all of this stuff here on the picture. So what I do then is I just crop all of this stuff out, and the picture became smaller in a way that it is cropped. I removed material. The picture is still the same size, like Jess and me, and I'm still the same size, but I just removed part of the picture. Both ways reduce the size of the picture. The goal here is that the smaller the picture is in size, in megabytes size, the faster the picture will load on your website. So it is your mission to make your pictures as small as possible in megabyte size. And there's several ways to do that. You can crop the picture off like this, because the more you take away from the picture, the less pixels there are, the less information is displayed, the less megabytes it needs to display the information, the smaller the size. And if you make the picture smaller, you also reduce the size. So ideally, if you want to make the picture the smallest size as possible, you will reduce both the scale and the amount of information on the picture. So you do both. Then your mission is you need to take the pictures in such a way that after you take the pictures, you need to be able to tell what in the picture is actually really needed and what is not needed. Whatever is not needed, get rid of it. And what is left, if the picture is if you can still reduce it in size, in the scaling size, then scale it down so that you also gain loading speed. So that's how you can manipulate the pictures for size. Then once you have the right size, you just upload the picture. Now, the way you can figure out the right size to make it a little more efficient is through a procedure that I will show you next.